Hey, so it's been a while since I've done a video, and I'm just going to do a video on my health currently and my infusions that I'm getting and what's been going on, the latest information. So I'm actually a little clogged up right now. I'm actually due for an infusion at the end of this week. It's Wednesday. I'm due Friday for my next infusion. I'm getting the infusions every 4 weeks. So I've been getting infusions now for about a year and a half, and it's July of 2020. We have the whole coronavirus, COVID-19 stuff going on, and when I went to my doctor, I think 2.5 months ago, she told me that the IVIG is going to start having the antibodies for the coronavirus because people are donating the plasma that have the antibodies. So I will start getting the antibodies for the COVID-19. So I'll actually be less likely to get the virus. So far, I have not gotten it. I'm in Jefferson Parish, which is in Louisiana, and we have the most cases in the state in this parish, and I have not gotten it yet. So, but I'm not sure why. So kind of give an overview of overall IVIG, right? Like, does it help? Has it been helping? So it took me a while in the beginning to realize was it helping or not, because I was getting side effects. I was still tired. My main thing is the fatigue. Like, that's my main still symptom. Like, I don't get the infections. I'm not seeing my ENT. So I do recognize that I'm not getting infections as much, or really at all. Like, I haven't seen my ENT probably since about 2 months after I started this. I think I had to go when I first started. I had still got sick, and but I have not been like a year at all to the ENT. I do have to still do nose sprays because I get clogged up, but they don't turn into infections. But other than that, like, I don't really get badly sick with viruses. Well, I do get viruses, but like, I don't get badly sick when I'm going to the doctor. So if I get something, like, I can get over it quicker. So I do notice that the infusions are helping with that, but my fatigue is like still like unreal. But then I have to think back and go, well, how bad was it before? Because I used to go to work and have to take naps like under my desk, and come home and just go straight to bed. Like, so it's definitely not like that. And I think part of the thing is I do too much. Like, when I have energy, I like to work, and I'll do work around the house and working a full-time job until like probably all that wears me out, and I need to limit that stuff. Working out, weird thing. Just had started to try to work out again because I've been locked up a lot with this coronavirus, working from home, and then the gyms weren't open for a while and stuff. So I had tried to go start working out, and every time I do that, like, I wound up getting sick because like my body gets sore. And then it's like, it takes so much to recover. Like, I feel like my body like uses its energy to recover that I get so tired, and then I kind of get like sickly. And that's kind of what happened. And so like yesterday I went to go back. I just walked for like 30 minutes on the treadmill, kind of fast. And then last night I was cutting wood, and then I wake up this morning, I'm like clogged up. And I'm super tired, and I'm like, was it the working out? And I'm like, wait, I cut wood, so it's allergy, like, just so much going on. And so this is my third week. One thing I noticed that my infusions, the fourth week, after 3 weeks is when I start to get like fatigue. So now I'm on my fourth week. Like, I've been tired kind of this whole week, not like where I can't wake up, but I'm sleeping like 11 or 12 hours a night. So usually I have a friend that actually getting the infusions, and she went to every 3 weeks, and I feel like my body could use every 3 weeks, but I don't want to do that because when I get it, I'm out the whole weekend, I'm tired. So I kind of want to prolong like the side effects, because I don't want to be, okay, I'm well for 2 weeks and then I get an infusion and I'm bad for a week, and then 2 weeks later I got to 3 weeks later or whatever. So I'm trying to keep the 4 weeks. I started at 300 milliliters, and I had went down to 250 milliliters every 4 weeks. And actually, when I time it, because the rate that they give it to me at, I don't really get the full 250. I might get like 220 milliliters if I do the calculation of how many milliliters per hour I'm getting and how many hours I'm there. So I'm sure it's because some's left in the bag or you just can't get it all out. But I'm thinking about either maybe telling my doctor to put me back to 300 milliliters and maybe that'll last longer, or the better thing, I think, when I talked to her before was the subcutaneous, but I didn't like to stick myself with needles, so I was like, I don't think that's an option. You do that every week. That probably is the better thing. If you can do that, that probably is going to be better because you're getting it every week. You're not getting a huge dose. Probably the side effects are less, I know, but then you got to stick yourself every week, so it's not for me. At least not right now. So the last 2 infusions, after my doctor told me that the COVID-19 will be in, the antibodies will be in the infusions, my last 2 infusions were horrible. Like, not necessarily like the flu-like symptoms, very little, but like the fatigue was unreal. Like the whole weekend, I was like, all I could do is lay in bed and knocked out. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because something new and my body's reacting, like, okay, I'm getting the antibodies for the COVID-19. And so now I can't, my body's just, I don't know. But the last 2, like, knocked me out hard. And then after like 3 weeks, for the first 3 days, the whole weekend, I'm really tired, like sleeping. Like, I think one Saturday I just laid in bed the entire day and slept pretty much the entire day. I just got up to eat. So I might do a video on this next one to see kind of the whole week journey, because that's what I used to do. I have some videos on a whole week after getting an infusion. So I may do that again just to kind of see what's going on, because at this point I should have been over it. I've had infusions where they go really well. I'm just tired on that Friday and a little bit on Saturday, and then I have energy. But like I noticed like the last couple times, and I don't know why, it could be a shortage, and they're not giving me like full amount. I don't know, but I used to get energy at some point from getting an infusion, and I haven't been feeling that energy at any point after the infusion. So, not sure about that. And then I wanted to ask this question and say this comment because I had to go back. But, I don't know if it's because I'm very tired, but I've become very emotional. And now there's a lot going on in my life, so I don't know if that's playing a part, but I've never been an emotional person. A lot of stuff has happened to me in life, and I've never been so emotional. I don't get emotional over issues. And when I told a friend about something that happened, I was like, I've never been like this my entire life. Like, I don't even know what's going on. And she asked me, is it the infusions? And I was like, no. And then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, it's usually right after I got an infusion that this emotional stuff happens. And I went back and I was like, I remembered talking about this in a video early on. And I think it was like the first one I got. And I made a joke, like, whoever donated the plasma, they must have been emotional people, because all of a sudden I'm now emotional. Like, I feel like I'm getting their gene or whatever. But I don't know if that's a situation I've never seen it I've never seen anybody write about it or talk about it. But for me, like, I feel like I'm way more emotional than I should. And maybe it's just because I'm tired and I'm irritable. Like, I don't really know, or stuff going on. But if you're on infusions and you notice that as well, let me know, because I'd be interested to know if that's just a side effect or maybe not, because I got to deal with that. But I thought that was kind of interesting, and I went back and looked at the video, and I was like, maybe it's some kind of side effect, or maybe some people do get like that. It's just something different in your body, and it does something. I don't really know. It's not every day, but just randomly, why am I emotional? So that's one thing. And the main issue is the fatigue. I don't know how to help with that or what. I'm trying to get on healthy, I'm trying to get physically healthy, working out, spiritually healthy, my relationship with the Lord, and emotionally healthy, what is going on. So I'm trying to get all of that, so there's no stupid stuff coming in to affect me, to make me tired. And I've been trying to, but as soon as I work out, I get really tired. So it's just a battle. But I'm going to try to eat healthy too, get the right food. So I'm going to be doing some research and try to get overall well. And if I can get off these infusions, that'd be even great. Because if the main thing is the fatigue and I'm not getting infections, I was fatigued anyway. I'm just trying to weigh out, was it way worse? But the last couple I haven't really got energy, so is it worth getting these infusions, or maybe spread them out or something like that. So that's it. I will try to do videos throughout my infusion week to see what it is like now versus what it was before, and then we'll see. All right. So it's Friday. Home after my infusion. I had my infusion this morning, and this one I could tell went much better. My last two were horrible. They actually got me stuck the first time with a needle. It went in easy. I had noticed my veins were a lot better this morning. They were like showed up. They kind of popped out, maybe because it's hotter. But I also drank a lot of fluids this whole week prior. And so I got a bag of fluids first, then I got 250 milliliters of the Panzyga. The main issue is the vein is sensitive. It got kind of inflamed. It's a little tender to touch. I did not sleep. I was kind of busy, like doing stuff on my phone during the infusion. Usually I knock out. I wasn't super tired. I have a little bit of like upper back stiffness and my neck's a little stiff. But I never got like really tired until towards the end. I might have took a nap for like 20 minutes. And overall, like I can tell it was much better. While I was getting it, I was like, this is so much better. So I don't know if it's because I have less stress in my life right now and I had less going on during the week, where before I was kind of like busy with a lot of things. And so I had a lot on my plate and dealing with issues. And so I don't know if that kind of like made it any different, but this infusion seems like it went, pretty well. I'm kind of a little tired now. It's maybe 4:30, and I'm gonna get dinner, eat, and then probably just lay down and go to bed for the night because I am tired. Like that's usually what happens to me. I probably will sleep a lot tonight, but I feel like tomorrow should be a much better day. Like I shouldn't have it knocked out all week. Last time it was like I was really, really tired for a long time. So hopefully that is okay. I'm going to do the video throughout the whole week to see how this goes, if it's any different tomorrow. But I have a slight headache, but I had the headache really prior to the infusion. I started getting the headache, I think, because I'm not drinking coffee like all week. I stopped doing that. I just try to drink a lot of fluids to make sure I'm hydrated. And that's it. So I actually feel like I want to do work, and I'm resisting myself from doing anything because I'm like, I can clean my house because I'm not like super tired, but I'm trying not to do anything. I took care of a lot of stuff before my infusion so that I could rest this weekend, and I want to try to just like, not do too much. So that's it, and I'll get back on tomorrow. Hey, so it's Saturday morning, and just to give an update, yesterday I actually wasn't as tired as it normally would be the day of my infusion. I came home, I didn't really nap. Usually I nap before I even eat dinner. So I stayed up, ate dinner early, and then I tried to go to bed early thinking I'd be really tired. And then I just went in bed, watched a movie, and I wasn't super tired. So I actually stayed up, and I got a little tired and I turned it off thinking I could go to bed. I didn't go to bed right away, but I did finally fall asleep around like 9 o'clock. And then all night I slept. I have a sleep app. I'm going to see if I can show it. But I slept about 12 hours. And usually I sleep that long or even more because I usually sleep on Friday as well. I didn't sleep as much on Friday. So this is kind of the app shows my sleep. And usually those red lines are when I wake up. And usually throughout the whole night I'll wake up a lot. Except the day after my infusion, I usually knock out and don't wake up at all. So I was kind of knocked out a lot. It was very hard to get up this morning. I had to take care of my dog, so that's why I got out of the bed. But then I went back to sleep, and I was like, I'm going to be back in bed all day on Saturday, thinking today is just not, like, I'm really tired. But something that it reminded me of is I've been trying to stay a lot more hydrated this time, and my nurse had said one time that I get Panzyga, which is the brand of the Ivig, and it's very thick. And she said that one specifically like dehydrates you. It like basically drains out all the water in your body because of how thick it is or whatever. So I get a bag of fluids before I start my Ivig, but also it's good for me to hydrate. So when I woke up, I kind of felt like, she said it can make you feel like a hangover, and I never had a hangover because I don't know what that feels like. But apparently that's probably what it feels like. I just couldn't get out of bed and like really like like almost like you can get in a coma, but like not really. It's very weird feeling. It's like I can't get out of it and get up. And so I finally forced myself. I ate breakfast. I started drinking a lot of water, and that really helped. And now I feel okay. Like I don't need to go lay in bed. It's not like I have a ton of energy. I'm not going to try to do too much. I'm about to go to Walmart to get a couple things and then maybe take care of my house, some things around the house, but I'm not going to overdo it. But I definitely do feel now that I'm up and I'm drinking fluids that I think I'm going to be okay. It's going to be much better than the last two. I'm just going to mainly drink a lot of fluids. So yesterday night, since I wasn't so tired, I actually did the whirlpool bath with the Himalayan salt. I did that for like 20 minutes, and I made sure I drank water because the heat also kind of like makes you tired and all that. And so I was fine after that, and I don't have any, like, I had a little head pressure this morning, but the water like takes care of that. I just drank a lot of water. I'm not drinking any coffee. I wanted to drink coffee. I'm going to take one more day off of no coffee because that dehydrates you as well. And so I want to just stay hydrated. So I'm just planning on drinking a lot of water today, not doing too much, but I still want to, do the things I got to do around the house, and then, see how it goes the rest of today and tomorrow. So I'll give an update later. So it's Saturday night and I'm exhausted. I thought today was going to be okay, but it really wasn't. I was tired all day. I laid in bed all day. I didn't sleep necessarily, but I like watched movies. I really didn't have a lot of energy. And tonight I was invited to my parents to go watch a movie, and so like I went over there, and then I started to feel like I got really tired. I had to lay on the sofa and I fell asleep, and I couldn't finish watching the movie. I was like, I gotta go home. So now I'm ready to just go in bed and crash. So it kind of did hit me a little later. I thought this morning that I was going to be okay. But I'm really tired. Now, I was drinking fluids all day today, which I think helped. And then when I went to my parents, I didn't bring my drink with me. So I didn't drink as much. I had a little bit of water. But I don't know. I'm so tired right now. It's like 7 o'clock and I'm going to bed for the night. I'm going to probably just try to drink a little bit more before I go to bed. I did have to take ibuprofen. I think I had a little bit of fever before I left. I took my temperature and I took some ibuprofen thinking that would help me feel better. And I'm just really tired. So going to bed, and hopefully I can get up for church tomorrow, and then probably have to rest again. So we'll see. I'll get back on tomorrow. Hey, so it's Sunday night, and this morning was pretty rough getting up. I slept, I think, almost 11 hours last night, and it was very hard to get up. I wanted to go to church this morning, so I kind of forced myself up. I drank coffee this morning, and I think that really helps. But I was just like really tired, came home after church, really laid down, took a little bit of a nap, just watched a movie and stuff, and didn't do too much. And then I went to the grocery, came home, ate dinner, and then I was like, I'm going to do work because I can't sit around like when stuff needs to get done. So my garage kind of needs to get organized, and I need to throw some stuff out. So I went in the garage. I was cutting some wood that I had extra to like divide it. So I cut some wood. I'm sweating. It's so hot. And I moved some stuff around and threw some stuff out. So I actually was able to do work. I feel pretty good right now. Like I'm much better. I'm getting much better. So just kind of tired from working, but not that physically like out of it tired. And what I noticed is it clears up my sinuses when I get the IVIG. I guess kind of your body's working now. So I've been having like a little congestion, but it's really been like clearing up. And I just drank some elderberry tea, keep my immune system good. But I think I'm doing pretty well. Like I'm sleeping more at night, like I'm sleeping long. So I'm going to see how tonight goes. But I'm starting to feel like I'm kind of getting back to normal a little bit, able to do work and stuff. And so, overall, okay. Morning was really tired, rested a lot, and now I'm feeling okay. So I'll see how the rest of the week goes. So it's Monday morning, and I'm actually feeling really good. I finally got that energy that I usually get right after an infusion, like a couple days after. I usually get some kind of boost of energy, and the last two were horrible, and I didn't get energy at all throughout the entire time in between. And last night I went in bed like kind of early, and then I was like, I'm not tired. I did work yesterday in my garage, like I did a lot of like physical work, and I was like in bed, and I'm like, maybe I'm just like still up because I worked, but then I was laying in bed forever and I couldn't fall asleep. I'm like, I'm not even tired. So it was like midnight before I fell asleep, or I was still up at midnight. So I don't even know. I'll look at my sleep app actually to see. And then I woke up at like 5, and I'm like, okay, I'm awake. Like, what time is it? Like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, no. So I had to still go force myself back to sleep, and I wasn't like really like super tired. Whoa, I didn't sleep at all. I got 6 hours and 57 minutes of sleep last night. I went to bed at 12:30, and then I got out at 7:30. I finally, like, I went back to sleep, and I was like, I got out of bed at 7:30. So, I feel fine right now. Like, I'm not really tired. I mean, it may hit me later because I never sleep only 7 hours. I at least sleep 9 on a normal basis. And then an infusion week, maybe like 12 or 13. So, not sure what's going on, but it's like that boost of energy hit me. So I have the energy right now, feel normal, but don't know what's going to happen later. So I'm working from home. I actually had a meeting this morning. I got on, and now I'm doing a video just to give an update. But I'm going to drink coffee again and work all day and see if I can, work all day. If I get tired later this afternoon, I'll get back on. All right. So it's Monday night, and today's been a pretty good day. I had a lot more energy. I actually just went and worked out. I did like circuit type workout at a gym, and at the end we did a tire flip challenge. You had to flip the tire 10 times to try to get the fastest time, and I got the fastest time. So I apparently have enough energy and strength to work out. My muscles were tight. Like, I had to stretch before and after a lot, and that usually happens from infusions. Like, my muscles get tight. I don't know why, but it does happen to me. And now I'm kind of hurting from working out. I'm starting to get tired. It's like 6:30, and I'm actually starting to get tired. I'm going to go shower, and then I'm going to take a Epsom salt bath because I probably really need it now, especially after all the working out. But not sleeping that much last night, and having energy today, and not really super tired at all throughout today. So I think today is a really good day. I'm very happy for this infusion because the last two like killed me. I never got energy, and now I feel like, man, I got so much energy, like more than how I would normally feel without the infusion. So it's going well, and I'll update tomorrow. Hey, so it's Tuesday morning, and I'm tired. It's more of like, I think I need a little bit more sleep. I actually slept close to 9 hours last night. The day before I didn't sleep as much, and I felt fine, but now I'm tired. My body's a little sore. I went working out yesterday, so I feel that, and that's probably more of why I need to rest. So it's not necessarily like a fatigue. Like, I'm not fatigued where I need to lay down, but I'm like tired, like sleepy. And so I had to get up early this morning because I had an 8 o'clock meeting with work. It's about 9 now, and I actually drank coffee, and I'm like, I could go to sleep. So that's what I'm dealing with this morning. It's sleepy, not fatigued, tired, but just I feel like I need to take a nap or sleep a little longer. But I'm going to see how the rest of the day goes and then update later. Hey, so it's Wednesday night. It's kind of late. But I forgot to get on, and everything went well yesterday and today. I have a lot more energy. Not only do I feel more normal, but I actually feel like probably normal person, and not normal for me because I'm always usually tired with the antibiotic deficiency and everything. So I've actually more like probably a normal person's energy. I've been doing a lot of work in my garage, cleaning things out and stuff. And I went and worked out tonight again at the gym, and was able to do everything. I mean, it was a little tough. I was a little sore from Monday, but I feel like I recovered a lot quicker too with that. Like my healing is better, and I definitely have more energy. It's like 9:30 at night. I'd usually be laying in bed at 8. So I am getting tired. I am going to go to bed soon, but I wanted to update that even though I woke up kind of early yesterday, I actually worked my normal day, and after work I did stuff around the house, so I had energy, and I think maybe even working out now. Usually when I used to work out when I was tired, it would make me worse. I'd almost get like sick and like more tired, and then I'd have to take like a long break before doing my next workout. And I was able to go twice this week, and I feel fine. And I actually was working in my garage even after I worked out. I was cleaning stuff out and moving stuff around. So I definitely have a lot more energy. It's not like, I could sleep 5 hours or something like that, but definitely have more probably a normal person's energy. Like 9:30, I'm going to go to bed now, but, able to do everything. So I just wanted to give that update, and I might do another update on Friday because that'll be 1 week, but I think everything's going to go well from here. All right. Hey, so it's Friday night. It's kind of late. I just got back from my nephew's birthday party, but I wanted to end the video of this week. Today is the first day I'm actually really tired, but last night I went to my parents to sleep over because my dad had some kind of minor surgery, and just to be there. And so I didn't get a very good night's rest just because I wasn't in my own bed and everything else. I didn't sleep as much, but I actually still was able to work all day. And I think this whole week I did probably way too much. I always do that when I have energy, but that actually tells me something that this infusion did go well, because I was able to do a lot of work in my house and all, and work my full-time job. So I'm tired, but this is more sleepy tired. It's not fatigue, or I'm not out of it. I don't feel really bad, but I did get a little tired from just overdoing and not getting enough rest, even though I probably still got 8 hours last night, but it wasn't my 9 hours. So a little tired, but overall I think the infusion went well this time. It's very weird because the last two were very bad, so I do not know. Maybe it was because of the coronavirus being, the antibodies for that being in the infusion starting 2 times ago, and so my body getting used to that, or I don't know, but this one went much better, and hopefully it continues. So if you have any questions or you have any comments, if you've had similar symptoms or similar issues recently, let me know. If you have any questions about anything, write it in the comment section. I hope this is helpful for everyone, and that's it.